the video. We are jumping on Red Dead to give you a backstory to my character. A backstory to my character. His name is Conway Grim-VortexHD. He's one of the famous outlaws of the McGregers. First, I gotta see if I'm in my oh, that's it. There we go. I forgot I was in party chat. What did I put me over here for? What did I do over here? Oh yeah, I realized. Let's go over here and tell you the story. The story of McGreger. Okay, here we go. Hello, fellow outlaws out there. Let me tell you the story of my family, the McGregers. My mother and father, they were freaking they were freaking the notorious McGregor outlaw family. They lived like north of Blackwater. They were known as the Blackwater Bandits. Way back, they were known as the Blackwater Bandits. And they made freaking Jesse James look like a bunch of they made Jesse James look like a sissy. They actually even killed Jesse James. I'm sorry, hey, it's not a real story, but I'm telling you my family story of it, so yeah, don't listen to what I said about they didn't want to kill Jesse James because we actually killed by outlaw or by someone else. But anyways, okay, that's the story. My family killed Jesse James, and then when I was born, I thought I would become, I would be an outlaw like my mother and father, and I did too. Hello, birdie. When I was like about 15, I formed my own gang. I formed my own gang called the Grims, and the Grims posse, and we robbed everywhere, from every state, from Lemoyne to Annenberg. We robbed everybody. We robbed Tumbleweed. We robbed the ghost town, friggin' Armadillo. We robbed Blackwater. We robbed Strawberry. We robbed Valentine. We robbed every state, every town. we drove everybody out of town. And I lived by myself in the friggin' north. I lived by myself north of Valentine. Like I lived not too far from my mother and father. Diamond. I lived not too far from my mother and father. And well, then one day when I was doing when I was friggin' into saloon drinking beer with my gang, we were caught by the we were had a one day I was in the saloon of Valentine and I saw a poster of my wanted poster, and my poster was wanted alive. They didn't want me dead. I have no idea why, but they wanted me alive. They wanted me alive for $2,000. So me and my gang, we rode far and out until we had a hideout not too far from Management. And then but we were too late. But it was too late. We were captured by the sheriff. We were captured by the bounty hunters and brought to justice in Valentine. I spent about 4 years in the jail of Valentine. Until one day, I was approached by a marshal, a U.S. Marshal of Valentine, and he offered me a job. And he knew I was an outlaw, so. But he gave me a deal. If I joined the U.S. Marshals, he would drop all charges against me and my gang. So I accepted. I dropped the bounty. So I accepted the job and dropped my gang just like that because I didn't have a gang. So I did my marshal job. I arrested half of the outlaws. I arrested my gang. And then one day, I was given a bounty to capture 2 notorious, famous gang members, my mother and father, the McGregers, the Black Water Bandits. So I traveled to Blackwater. I asked everybody in town if they seen the 2 McGregors, and I haven't had no answer yet. But then I went somewhere in the town and I spotted 2 people that I found my mother and father, and it was too late though. It was too late. I didn't even know about this, and no one told me about this. But my mother and father, they were killed. They were killed long time ago by an outlaw, by a very rival posse gang. And I didn't even know about this until I found out my mother and father were killed by a famous rival gang. And then so I went back. I went back to the sheriff's office in Valentine, and then I told my higher up marshal that my mother and father were killed by a rival gang, and the gang were actually famous. They were the friggin' tumble. They were famous outlaw rival gang that were hard to kill. They had a bounty very high up, very expensive and very awesome bounty of $5,000. So I thought I would take a job, so I did. I took the job to capture these guys. And so I went through every state, every town, till I found these guys. But they were nowhere to be seen. So I thought they were dead too. Maybe they were shot by another rebel gang. But no. They were actually in a very hideout that we all know and we all experienced before. It was Micah's old hideout. It was Mike and Dutch's old hideout. So I went up there, and I was gonna bring him alive, but they started to shoot. So I fired my gun, boom, 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 and killed them all. Sorry, my sir. I killed them all. And so I gathered all the bodies up, put them on my horse, body on top of a body, and I rode back to Valentine. And I gave them I gave my marshal the bounty for these. The bounty wanted them. The bounty said they wanted them dead or alive. So I gave them dead. So I gave them all the gang members. I gave them all the members, and they gave me $5,000. So I kept the money, of course. And I found a very awesome, a very expensive, a very nice looking house, not too far from Valentine, that I lived in, and now I watch over Valentine. I protect it. I serve the citizens. I serve the citizens of Valentine, and make sure that no crime is committed in Valentine. So now they call me Marshall. Now the people at Valentine doesn't recognize me as Outlaw Grim anymore. They remember me as U.S. Marshal Grim. So now my story was happy and also sad at the same time. But this my story was sad, and my story was happy and sad all the same time. Learning that my mother and father was dead by a rebel gang, and now but the happy story is I am now a U.S. Marshal. I'm not an outlaw anymore. So, so before I officially became a marshal, they gave me a special uniform for marshal. They gave me this, which is ooh, cool. That's all a challenge you do? Awesome. And I completed a challenge for chasing into uniform. So now this is the U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals, the U.S. Marshal uniform of how I serve in the States. And this one right there. Hello, dude. Don't shoot me. Now I serve and protect Valentine from evildoers that wanted to do Valentine harm. Okay, now that's all a story I have for me for me. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and then subscribe to my channel. This video will be posted. This video will be posted on Facebook and Twitter, and also will be posted in my group for everybody to see. And I would like to give a shout out to Zero. Zero is my hero. Oh man, Zero, whatever. Zero is my hero. He gave me the idea for this video when we had fun. Me and a couple of my buddies had a little background story for a character just for fun. So I would like to give Zero a shout out for this video. He gave me the idea. Thank you, bro. You're awesome. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. This is Grim-VortexHD. Signing off. Have a good day.